Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Cook. Hope you and your family are doing perfectly well. We will be cooking a brinji rice together today. So it is an amazing meal in itself and matches the flavor of a vegetable biryani. So let's go and see what are the ingredients required and the process of making our very delicious and tasty brinji rice. The ingredients required to make our brinji rice are all of these. First is 1 cup of rice. So what I'm using here is 1 cup of bullet rice soaked in water. You could choose to use basmati rice or jeera rice or sona masuri rice or any rice that you are comfortable with. And I have 1 cup of soya chunks which is soaked in water, and I have 1 cup of vegetables. This is a mix of potato, carrot, beans and some sweet corns. So it is a mix of all the vegetables, 1 cup, and I have 2 medium sized onions sliced, and I have 1 large onion diced, and half a cup of coriander and mint leaves together chopped, and I have 2 green chilies, and for the whole spices I have 1 bay leaf, 1 black cardamom, 1 star anise, 1 small piece of cinnamon, 2 cloves, and we will be using red chili powder, turmeric powder, coriander powder and a little bit of saunf. So these are the ingredients that we will be using for our brinji rice. So now we will look at the process of making it. To make our brinji rice, I have my cooker on the stove, into which I will pour in about 2 tablespoons of groundnut oil. You could choose to use the oil that you like, and our sliced onions. So this is 2 mid-sized onions sliced. We will cook the onions until they turn nice and golden. Now that our onions have turned nice and golden, we can add in our tomatoes. This is 1 large tomato diced. As soon as the tomato has gone in and you have given it a nice mix, we can add in our whole spices. 1 bay leaf, 1 black cardamom, 1 small piece of cinnamon, 1 star anise and 2 cloves. Give this a quick mix. Once you give it a quick mix, we can add in our 1 teaspoon of garlic paste and 1 teaspoon of ginger paste. After the onions have turned nice and golden, make sure to reduce your flame because we will have to start adding all the ingredients, and after you add each ingredient, just like 10 seconds gap, you need to add the other. Okay, now I'm going to add in my green chilies and half a teaspoon of saunf. Give it a quick nice mix. Now we will add in our cut vegetables. This is 1 cup of cut vegetables, which includes potatoes, carrot, beans and a few sweet corn. Now that our vegetables have gone in, we can add in our powdered spices. 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, half a teaspoon of coriander powder, about 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric and about 1 teaspoon of salt. Let's give all of it a good nice mix. Once you have given the spices a good mix, now we will add in our soya chunks. This is about 1 cup of soya chunk that was soaked in water for around an hour. After the chunks have gone in and you have given it a good mix, we will add in our coriander and pudina. This is about half a cup of coriander and pudina. After the coriander and pudina have got a nice mix, we will pour in our water. So since I had taken 1 cup of rice, I will be using about 2 cups of water. Now that the water has gone in, we will let the water come to a boil before we can add in our rice. Now that our water has come to a boil, it is time to add in our rice. This is our 1 cup of rice that was washed and soaked in water for the last 30 to 40 minutes. Now that our rice has gone in, we will let this boil and come to a level. You can now see that our rice and water has reached almost on the same level. So we can now close the cooker and let it cook for 3 whistles. Before I close the cooker, I will pour in about a tablespoon of ghee. We will now close the cooker and let it cook for 3 whistles. Our brinji rice has cooked in the cooker for 3 whistles and all of the steam has escaped. So now we can open it up. So to check, you can see that it's perfectly done and I do not have too much of water. So what I'll do first is just turn the rice around. Our brinji rice is perfectly done with the right amount of moisture. So let me serve this out. You can see that our brinji rice is perfectly done and can be enjoyed with either raita or a vegetable curry. So do try it at home and let us know what you feel about this recipe. Thank you so much for watching and have an awesome day.